Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. I wasn't going to shoot a video tonight, but I was watching some of you guys and I watched a video by Baseball Card Boys. Just like it sounds, Baseball Card Boys, 3 words I think. Relatively new channel. I think I shouted them out before, I'm not sure. Father and son combination, Mets fans. Let's go Mets. And you know, the son is very young. I'm not good at pegging ages, but might be 6 or 7, maybe 8. I'm not sure, but he's very young. And it's really nice to see, and I was thinking that it's really nice to see, you know, obviously to see all you guys coming back who've been away for a while and enjoying the hobby with your you know, with your sons, daughters, combination of everything, significant others even. So yeah, they had gone to a shop or a show or something and picked up a bunch of Pete Alonso's and Jeff McNeil's. Yeah. And I like his son. His son is always saying, yeah, let's show him these cards. Dad'll say, well, we want to show them our pickups? Yeah. He's very excited. I like that. It's very nice to see. It's a refreshing change, you know, that positive aspect of the hobby, the innocence, if you will. But yeah, it triggered me to, and I had mentioned it too. I commented on his video about it, and got me to thinking something I hadn't thought of in a long time. And will be this Surf detergent from 1988. This was given out at Shea, and it's just obviously it only goes up through 87, I think. Yeah, because no, it goes through 88, so it might have been 89, but I could have sworn it was 88. But anyway, so I think they did these for a majority of the teams, not all the teams obviously, but all the big franchises. And used to get this, it's pretty thick. And it gives you a breakdown, little synopsis of the team, I think, and more importantly, it gives you a visual. Oh, that's bright. Gives you a card by card breakdown, like a picture. Like, and as I was putting my set run together, Pepino style sheets and binders, it was really fun to do, and you start to learn. You learn a lot about, and why I would recommend you guys do this with your kids, or even by yourself if you're a big team collector. The Mets started in '62, so it's relatively easy to do. Gonna show a card that probably only one of you will realize what it is. You know, Matt in Virginia will definitely recognize this card. It is the 1962 Topps I'm sorry, 66 Topps. Or is it 67 actually? No, 66. Choo-Choo Coleman. And the significance of this card is quite. You would, oh, Choo-Choo Coleman, never heard of him. But this is card number 561. Yeah, 561. This is what is known as a high number. So it's got some significant value to it even in this rough condition. Especially for Choo Choo Coleman. Here's another one. The, my little, because you know, Eric does things a little extreme usually when he does them. But, I mean, the reason, high numbers are the reason that these are what they are. The 69 Ryan and the 70 Ryans, second year and third year Ryans are costly because they're, you know, it's 533 and this is 712. So extreme high number on the 70 tops. And of course, Shea, gotta love Shea. But so when you get to building these sets, you realize, holy crap, there's high numbers. What's high numbers? Well, cards used to, back in the day, really quick synopsis, back in the day the cards used to be released in series or waves. You know, upwards of 7 different series, starting, you know, earlier in the year, and then every couple of weeks a new series would come out. And then as the later series would come out, it would come out more towards the fall and the summer fall, and you know, kids are going back to school, kids are playing football, basketball, and you know, they're not really into the baseball as much. And then if your friends are not into the baseball as much, so you buy less baseball cards, so they print less supposedly, but they're also, you know, not as collected as heavily as the earlier series. Now, when I was doing this, when I started doing this, probably about 10 years ago, I started doing this top set. You know, and as I got them, I would cross them off, would X them out and stuff. But I started to, here's my twist on it. I never did get around to that, but I started to write in here, like at the time, like the different series, what the commons were, the list price on the so the high numbers are list for $20 a piece at the time. I don't know what they are now, but the high numbers being for 62 at least, these floating heads, the Rookie Parade, very tough. Bob Ueck is in that for you Brewers fans, but very tough. Now, some might say, and that gets me into what I'm about to say with that, is that some might say that, oh, it doesn't matter, because if we take out, let's take out the last one in this, the 62 set. This is the Jim Hickman rookie. That's the Jim Hickman rookie. But it also has guys from other teams. Athletics, Indians, Houston Colt 45s when they were just the Colts, and the Pirates. Shout out to Bob Lewis. This is card number 598. It's rough, but it's real, and it's part of my set. Now, what I set out to do with this set, and again, there's no wrong way to collect. What I set out to do is get one of every tops from the base set, whatever one to whatever the end of the set, you know, not inserts, not parallels, none of the, but if it had a Met on it, you know, of course the team checklist, this is the team checklist, but, you know, and they started those in, when did they start those? 66, I think they started those. But what I had to do is, if it had a Met on it, I had to have it in the collection. So that's why that rookie card I just showed, the multi-rookie card, like technically, I don't have the I think I have it in my, the Willie Stargell I think has Ed Kranepool on it. Like the Stargell rookie has Ed Kranepool on it. Another perfect example is Tony Perez rookie. This is a really beat up copy from my book, but I have one in my Hall of Famer set. This has Kevin Collins rookie here. This is also a high number, 581, but this is a really Pepino Man copy. Smells great though. But so that's in the set. But again, high numbers, you don't, you know. Here's another one that Matt and Virginia will recognize. But then, you know, again, 67, 68. Oh, here's another 67. High numbers. But it's got Gary Sutherland on it too from the Phillies. But since the Mets on it, I had to add it to my set. And then, you know, of course, you get to the better your team is, the more cards are going to be to add. Like, you know, like the Craig Swan rookie has other rookies on it. Stuff like that. The 76 stuff has a lot. Like the Roy Stegler rookie has Willie Randolph rookie on it. Yeah, here we go. Then you get cards like league leader cards like this. Schmidt, Lazinski, and Dave Kingman, the home run leaders. So you get stuff like that goes in there. So you go over the whole set. And this Baseball Card Life Mike showed that. I should have pulled it out. He showed that huge Topps book that shows you the front of every card. From his version goes from 52 to 85. Perfect. It's perfect if you want to just go one by one, year by year. Like here's a 79 Guidry Craig Swan League Leaders card. That's in the set. Stearns Record Breaker. Technically not on the checklist, but goes in the set. So it's a good learning experience, you know. And I say use Topps because Topps is still around. You know, I did this for Donruss and Fleer, but those are finite. They're not. You know, they didn't last all that long in the grand scheme of things. And then, I mean, for this project, any copy is fine with me. I mean, here's the 68 Seaver I have in here. It's miscut. But hey, I have a real, like another, I have a better copy, but whatever. So that's, you know, this book goes from 62 to 79. This one goes from 80 to 99. Yeah, 80 to 99. So you can just flip through it. And, you know, of course, after 81, you know, you got to add the traded sets. 82. Like, I didn't add the Tiffany or anything like that, but the regular, you know, I've got my 84 Topps traded Gooden rookie in there. Stuff like that. It's a really fun project. And again, it could take a while. I mean, depending on your budget and how fast you want to complete it. You know, I even did the 91. Man, I haven't seen these in a long time. Is anyone worth showing? Oh, Todd on the Major League debut set. You know, worthless $5 box set, but you know, it's got Mets Topps cards in it, so it's got 8 of them. So I added those. Again, multi-prospect cards with different teams on it. Add it. Go ahead and add it. Why not? Stuff like that. And then you can see when I just like everything else, I do it and then I stop. But through 2010. No, this is 2011. Yeah, so 2011. You know, I don't know if there's any. You know, but you get the gist of it. I mean, you can always go back and add it. The toughies are the vintage stuff, is the toughies. I mean, it's, again, it's just really cool to see. You know, seeing that video really made me think about it. You know, seeing the baseball card boys put that video out, it just made me really think, like, oh yeah, that was really fun, and that's an idea that you guys could work on for your team sets. You know, if you're so inclined. I tried to find, you know, right before I started shooting, I pulled all this stuff out, and I remember using this. I don't know, Dan Newbert. Did a quick Google search and nothing came up, some football checklists, but this was very helpful because it did through 2008 tops. It did all the Fleer and all the Donruss sets before they went bankrupt, kaput. But he, you know, it just broke it down, and it gave you, I think what was really good about this is it gave you all of them. Like it, yeah, it broke it down. Like there you can see the 76 league leaders that have, you know, and it tells you that, you know, this one has Kingman, this one has Seaver, stuff like that. It became very helpful to try to, especially with the like the 87 Donruss set is telling you that it's got the rookies, has Maggin and Cone and John Mitchell in the 87 set, stuff like that. So that became very helpful as far as searching down stuff. But yeah, so I just, that was something I really wanted to get out there to you guys. Again, I really love the responses I'm getting from all of you. The well wishes, the thanks for nudging me on type of things, and oh, another guy you should be checking out is Top Loaded. If you're not, he's very spunky. He's got a great Mahomes collection and rookies, the rookies, and it's just, that's another thing. It's just like, man, it really is a great time to be a baseball fan. I mean, it's like I said, there's no wrong way to collect. You know, Acuna hit home run 39 tonight. He stole 2 bases, so he's got 36 steals. He's got 39 homers, 36 steals. Became the youngest member ever of the 35-35 club. 40-40 is looking like a strong possibility. Soto hit another one tonight. I believe that's 34 for him. It's just, you know, it's just a great time to be collecting. I mean, there's a lot of young talent in baseball, and it's great. It really is great. Yeah, I just felt very invigorated to make this video. I just want to thank you all for tuning in and stuff. It's just, you know, hit me up with some ideas. I mean, some of you have been hitting me up with ideas, and it's great. Vintage Modern Collector, he's the one that sent me the link to that clown that was shredding up cards. So he planted the seed, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna make a video on that, because it bothered me to see that, and it did. And, you know, the last episode was very well received, so that was really good. I really appreciate that. And again, I want to encourage you guys that are coming back, or even not coming back, long-time viewers, long-time YouTubers, make content, put it out there. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your friends, you owe it to your family, you owe it to the community even. Share your knowledge. Teach us. We want to learn. Always learning. You matter so damn much. As always, be kind.